Welcome to Famish for More. My name is Misha. Thank you for joining me for today's episode. Today I want to talk about tower moments in our life, right? So I want to say, do you think that when we sleep on ourselves so long, something drastically will happen to get us back on the right path? And if you believe that, and you find yourself going through something right now, what path do you feel you need to get on? Like, what is Spirit trying to tell you? Like, we sleep on ourselves for years. And the gag is other people, they not sleeping on you. They're utilizing your gifts and your talents, but you're not utilizing them for yourself. We literally just give our goods off to businesses, to partners, friends, family, and we never capitalize on the essence and the goodness that we bring. We don't never capitalize on that and turn that inward and use that for ourselves. I think when life happens, it's a way of rearranging our life. I'm talking about those tower moments, something like what I went through in my stroke, things like that, or a divorce where your partner take everything. You got to start from scratch. It's like tower moment is burning. Everything is getting burnt to the fucking ground. There is no fucking recouping anything because it's ashes. There's not going back. Like when they say when you burn a bridge, you can't go back cross it. It's like life will happen and the bridge has been burnt. The house has been dismantled and down to ashes. And there's nothing you can do but start all over again. And when you're in the moment and you're going through those things, you feel like just like you would feel if your house was to burn to ashes right in front of you unexpectedly. You come home from work and everything gets burnt to the ground. You come from home, you don't have nothing. Or if you live in Florida, I live in Florida, so a hurricane will come. Just think about that. Losing everything you ever had overnight because of a storm that you didn't see coming or you didn't think it was going to be that bad. That's what a tower is. And if you find yourself going through that in life right now, in numerous ways, a tower can hit you in numerous ways. Mine's happen to be a stroke. The next person's home might happen to be losing their finances, losing their loved one, passing away, or just deciding they don't want to be with them no more. Maybe the next person is deciding they don't want the life that they have. They want to walk away from that because it's draining them. There's so many different avenues, right? That a tower can just dismantle you and put you in a whole different frequency than what you was before. Like before this happened, you were totally different. This comes, it changes you as a person completely. But I think the strong survive. The strong will survive through the worst tower moments that we will experience, because in the tower moments, it allows you to get closer to God. It allows you to cry out. It allows you to be vulnerable. You don't got shit to hide, right? So it's like it allows you to be 100% about you and the shit you put into this world, whether it's good or bad. It allows you to sit down and look at these things. If you're not stubborn and big-headed, you gotta loot. It's like ego death with the tower. So if you allow, because we all have choice, I allowed my tower to come. I didn't have no choice, first of all, but I allowed myself to accept it. It took a minute, and that's what the depression and all that stuff comes in at. You have to mourn the old you and start accepting who you are and stepping into the new you and creating what you want life to be, or get in alignment with what has already been really laid out for you. And it took this tower moment to come so you can get back on the track and start getting in alignment with your success, getting in that chariot and flying towards your golden, your golden roads, your abundance, your prosperity, and getting on a journey that is beneficial to you, where you can start planting real seeds and growing and strengthening real roots with whatever is in alignment to you. The tower moment doesn't come to like kill you. If that's the case, you wouldn't wake up after the tower happens. It comes to redirect you. It comes to heal you. It comes to make you better. It comes so you can get in alignment with your purpose. But those tower moments hurt like a motherfucker. And that's where you find your resilience and your strength and your inner spirit. And that's what it is all for. Because you have to have a certain tenacity, a certain grit, a certain strength to get to what God is calling you to. So the tower may feel like just like God hates me. Oh, why everything happening to me? It's happening for you because God sees something in you. And so he has to prune the bush and get to the goods. And that's what the tower moment is. It's not to harm you, although it feels that way, but it's really to project you or traject you forward in a way you won't even see possible. One day, you're going to look back and not even recognize what you were saved from, because God is going to place you in such a different direction around different environments, people, experiences that he intended for you. So in these tower moments, you may lose it all, and that is your test. I know firsthand, like that's when you have to release all control. You have to release it because you have none. And that's where that faith has to be strong and know that all is working out for you. And guess what? All is working out. Everything that I used to try to stress about, it still got worked out. To the point where I got used to just like, okay, stop worrying about it because you already know it's going to work out. Didn't it work out last time? You didn't see how it was going to be taken care of, but it got taken care of. So why is you tripping today? So I have to talk myself off the ledge. And that's what you learn while you're going through your tower moments. You're healing, you're renewing. That renewing path, you learn a lot. You learn your triggers. You learn how to deal and heal. And so it makes you better when you arrive, or at least start showing up on the right path. And then you look back and you be like, wow, you can see with different lenses why that had to happen. So instead of looking at it, with hate and feeling like something happened to you, God will do something to you in the midst of healing to make you look back at that with different eyes, as if okay, I'm so grateful for that, because I know without that hell I went through, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have the clarity, enlightenment, the love, the light that's within me now. So it's a blessing, and you feel like it's a curse at the time, but it's truly a blessing. So just embrace it. And I always tell people journal. I'm a big journaler. Journal your journey. Get it out of you. All the downloads, all the things you need to release, like write down how you're feeling. And that helps you move, with grace through what's going on, because it's not festering inside of you. And that allows you to look back on what you've been through as well in black and white. And that helps reaffirm your confidence and your resilience and your strength and just your self-worth and self-value that you start seeing in yourself. So, if you're going through hard times, this is the time to take inventory. Pay attention to the lessons and why is this happening to you? Don't stay in a dark place. Use a flashlight, a piece of light, a glimmer of light to start recognizing why this showed up and where is it trying to direct you toward. And things will begin to get better. You'll start to see success lining up in your path. You might not put your hands on it yet, but you'll begin to see the downloads and feel that you're in the right direction. And it'll allow you to show up. It'll allow you to take action. And so I just wanted to drop that and say happy holidays to those that are celebrating. Today is December 24th. And I'll see you guys in the next recording. Until then, peace, love, and happiness.